I started this channel almost 2 years ago with the long-term vision of working with Stanley Tucci on Big Day, the Italian deli-themed sequel to Big Night. And as my look evolved over the years, I started receiving comments like this on my videos. Joshua? Budget Joshua Weissman? Joshua Weissman's long-lost brother. And while I'm taking these comments as nothing but compliments, handsome guy, allow me the opportunity to convince you I am no Joshua Weissman imposter.
What is that? What?
So, obviously I cut off all my hair, and the funniest part was when I walked out, somebody goes, "Hey bro, you kind of look like Chester Bennington." So I pretty much went from being Joshua Weissman's evil twin to the worst fan cast for Chester Bennington's biopic. I'm starting to realize it's quite difficult to be original in the era of the digital age, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't create. The internet says art and science are deeply connected as complementary methods of investigating, understanding, and interpreting the world. My goal with this channel is to inspire others to cook with the heart of an artist rather than the brain of a scientist. Except when it comes to baking. If I'm baking, I'm weighing my ingredients for precise measurements. While our taste buds allow us to balance flavors on the spot when cooking, baking requires us to lead with a scientific mind before designing with a creative eye. While I may need to precisely follow this orange olive oil cake recipe, I have the ability to play with the design of it. But what if my design idea flops and ruins the cake? Well, I do my very best to not make mistakes, but instead learn lessons. If you burn something because you started doom scrolling, what did we learn? If you add a little too much salt at the beginning of your stock, what do we do next time? What if I cut my finger because my knife is dull? What are my options? How do I get my knife sharper? What I'm trying to get at is it's really not that serious, and that's coming from someone who has dealt with the idea of perfectionism for a large part of their life. I used to be so hard on myself when I'd quote-unquote mess up. I catch myself from time to time slipping back into that mindset, but it's important to be mindful of how we treat ourselves in our own heads. We are going to make oopsies in the kitchen and in life, but that's okay. We're human. That's how we grow. Cooking is my escape from reality, my outlet for creativity, my heart's fullest capacity. Recipes are great to follow, but imagine feeling unrestrained by what you can throw together for dinner without judgment. Imagine not being upset with yourself because you overcooked your chicken breast a little, but instead paid a little more attention next time. Yeah. It's like pineapple upside down cake, but orange upside down olive oil cake. You know, olive oil cake is incomplete without that sweet and creamy B-roll.